So we would, like, go to each other's houses all the time, do crafts. We'd make up random. Yeah. Remember our recycling bin days?
Get the recycling bin and make random stuff.
We would literally basically dig through trash. What is up, guys? We're back for another episode. Today I'm very excited for this one because we have our first guest. My dad is not on today. He's over there. But, we've got Hayden here. For those of you who don't know, Hayden is my best friend. We've grown up together, known each other since we were little.
Too long.
Yeah. So I feel like if you know one of us, you know the other or know of the other because of how much we're together So I'm really excited for this episode. We've been talking about it for a while, so let's get into it. So, as you know, we start every episode with icebreaker questions. We have a fun question and a deep question.
I'm happy I got time to prepare.
Yeah, I hope you did prepare. So today our fun question is, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life without any health issues, what would it be?
Probably say either chicken tenders.
Okay, that's good.
Or like pasta.
That's good.
Very versatile.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go with a sweet. I'm going to have to say like puppy chow. Because I could eat, like, bowls of puppy chow if I didn't think about any health issues or getting fat. But, like, literally I could sit and eat puppy chow forever. So I think that would be my answer. Are you locked in with yours? Yours is good, too.
Yeah.
Yours is good. Okay, this is our deep question. What does success mean to you personally beyond what society typically defines it as?
Well, I feel like society is very, like, wealth-based. Like, you succeed whenever you get money.
Yeah, that's good.
Or, like, material things. So, I feel like success means to me is, like, being happy, healthy, having a godly life, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think we talked about this the other day, how I think we kind of had this question, or a similar one, in a previous episode. And I think I kind of said a similar answer, like, success means, like, in the world, like, moving up in your job, or, like you said, getting more money. But I think it can mean more than just that, and it can be raising a good family, maybe it might be to you having a good job, but just getting your goals, living a godly life, serving God.
Having a job that you like want and like you're happy having.
Yeah, you feel like that's God's plan and His will for you. So that's good. Good answers.
Thank you.
All right, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
So we are very excited for this episode. We are basically just going to talk about our friendship a little bit and what we've kind of learned over the years, especially going into high school. We're going into our junior year. So Hayden's going to share a little bit about herself, and go ahead.
So yes, I am a junior in high school. I play basketball and softball, along with travel softball.
She's a softball star. Probably seen her in the newspaper.
Wouldn't go that far. I've been playing softball for probably what?
A long time.
Yeah, 10 years?
Yeah, since you're pretty little.
Yeah. I'm in a lot of clubs like Abby.
Yeah. A lot of things going on in high school. Yeah. Yeah, we do a lot of stuff school-wise together, so that's fun. So I would say, how long have we known each other? I feel like we always say different stuff, or our parents say different stuff.
I don't know when you started coming to Prince of Peace.
I don't know either. I want to say it was like 2, maybe?
Yeah.
I think I started in like Redbird. So we went to Prince of Peace, a daycare in St. Joe together. And you want to tell the story about which I don't even remember this. Do you? Of how we met?
Well, apparently our parents remember it. And it's in your scrapbook. So.
It is?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Okay, I'll have to go back and look.
Mine. One of the two.
You tell it, though, and I'll see if I remember any details at all.
So we are in Redbirds or something.
Yeah.
With, I don't remember who the teacher, maybe like Miss Jody, I think.
Oh, loved her, yeah.
And I see Abby. She walks in. You know, me being the optimistic and wild person I am, I go up to her, and I show her my pull-up, and since then, we have been best friends.
The rest is history. It sounds like such, like, a weird, like, awkward story, but, like, it's funny. Like, that's how we met. That's our little... We don't really remember it that well, but apparently that's what happened, so... It's something we like to laugh about. Did happen. Oh, no, that definitely sounds like something that would happen. I really want to know what my response was.
Well, apparently...
Like what I did.
Apparently you thought I was...
We went skipping to the playground after that.
Yeah, probably.
For sure.
Or to snack time.
Yeah. For real. Oh. So then we went to daycare with each other for a while. But I would say we, like, really became close when our family moved on your guys' street.
Yeah, and I don't remember that at all.
See, I remember that day so, like, vividly. Because Morgan Holes, she lived by there. And she's our age. One of our friends that we grew up with as well. So we, like, moved into town. And we came outside as we were moving. And I saw you and Morgan. I'm like, oh, my gosh. Like, I know them. Like, we have neighbors that I know. So we kind of spent our days playing outside. Those were the days. Our whole neighborhood was... I mean, we're still pretty close, but we used to be really close when we were little, hanging out all the time.
Very close.
So we would, like, go to each other's houses all the time, do crafts. We'd make up random. Yeah. Remember our recycling bin days?
Get the recycling bin and make random stuff.
We would literally basically dig through trash. We had businesses. We had a bracelet bunch. Yeah. The DIY it. I still have that video. There's, like, a video of us making, like, what were those, you know, those, like, balls made out of, like, styrofoam balls. Why we were painting styrofoam balls, I don't know. We thought we were hot stuff. And, like, Logan's friends were over, and they were just, like, laughing at us. They were blowing away in the wind. So we were, like, chasing them across the yard. Like, I don't know what we were doing. We just thought we were, like, big influencers or something.
Oh, well, of course.
Then we had washing businesses.
We had the slime business.
Oh, that was a good
got shut
one.
Down in 4th grade.
We actually made some money from that.
Yeah, we did.
That was really good.
During garage sales, we would do lemonade and cookies.
Yes, that was pretty good too.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Yeah, there was a lot. We have a lot of memories. Not just us two, but our whole neighborhood. Just random
Global
businesses. Oh, yeah. We would go pick up trash. Oh, my God.
Yeah, we had a lot of stuff with trash.
Morgan, people in that business were very passionate. Like, Morgan, she, like... almost like climbed in a lake just to get a piece of styrofoam out because it was our duty. Yeah. There was a lot. There's definitely a lot. So we've grown up together for forever, just neighborhood school.
Yeah.
I would say I'm proud to say we were in the same grade school class once. But after
that, no more.
We were not allowed to be anymore. There were probably multiple things that made teachers decide that, but yes, we got
put
separated.
in our file that we should not be in the same class anymore.
Yeah, we got separated in kindergarten by a teacher that I wasn't very fond of. I'm not going to name her, but she was fine. But yeah, she separated us, so we have a little beef there. The lunch ladies didn't like us sitting next to each other either, with how many spills or random
concoctions we made.
Yeah, got in trouble for that a lot. Yeah, one lady got mad at me for asking for ketchup because I liked to put it on my tortilla with cheese. Like, that's at that age, it's like all I would eat, so just give me the ketchup and stop judging. But, yeah.
That's some childhood memories.
For real. Wow. I feel like we haven't sat down and, like, talked about that stuff in a long time. It's good to laugh about that. Well, yeah, do you have any more? I can't think of anything. That's pretty much obviously, throughout grade school and middle school, even if we weren't in the same class, we were still close. We'd meet up with each other at lunch and recess. And then high school, we're actually in some classes together, right?
Yeah,
that's nice. I don't think that kindergarten stuff matters in high school. No. I don't think we have a file anymore.
No, I don't think
so.
So
that's really good. So I want you to share a little bit about your faith and how you kind of started coming to church and getting more plugged in.
Well, when I was younger, I would go with my parents to the Vineyard, which is in Champaign, Urbana area. But then when Abby moved in, I obviously, I knew that they were involved with the church here in St. Joe Living Word. So I just kind of came with them, started coming to Super Church and that kind of thing on Wednesdays, and then eventually started coming on Sundays and going to like Sunday school here, that kind of thing. And then I would say probably as I got into youth group with Matt, was when I kind of started becoming more like involved. So I would go on like the little,
activities.
Yeah,
and stuff,
activities we would do.
Things like that. Yeah, definitely. Super Church was like Sunday school, but on Wednesday nights because before COVID we had like Wednesday night service for like the parents, like in the sanctuary and things like that. And then they had youth group back here, and then we'd all hang out afterward. So we did go to Super Church a lot, and yeah, Hayden and her family started coming on Sundays, which was really cool, and they still continue to do that. When they don't have softball and things like that. So that's really cool, and I've enjoyed them coming to church with us and like growing up going to Sunday school together. So I really have enjoyed that. And I will say youth group is definitely, like, a big step in your faith. I feel like Sunday school and that Wednesday night stuff, it's kind of like you're going because your parents are going, maybe, or maybe because you've grown up in church. But when you get to youth group and you get to that age, it's like your faith
it's definitely more of a choice.
Yeah, your faith really, like, becomes your own. So that was cool to see how we've both grown in our relationship with God and how we've grown together with our faith and stuff like that. So I really like that.
Especially getting involved with, like, FCA, like, through the school.
Yeah.
That was also...
It's really cool to see, like, how many other people in your, like, circle or
in your community.
Like, are...
how everyone kind of shares the same faith.
Exactly.
That kind of thing.
It's, like, really encouraging. So, but I do remember when we were little and you started, I don't know if you remember this, but I remember when you started coming to Super Church first, like, I could tell, like, right away, like, you started, like, getting on fire for God. I remember, like, if we were on the playground or something, I don't know who it was, but... And I swear, maybe I'm dreaming. I think this was real. Someone, like, fell down and got hurt, and we were, like, right there, and we were, like, over, like, making sure they were okay. And I could have swore you said to me, Abby, should we, like, pray for them or something like that?
Don't remember that.
And I was, like, wow, oh, my gosh. Like, I was, like, nervous. Like, I didn't say that. Like, she did. And it's so cool to see, like, how you've grown and how we've grown together in our relationship with God. So that's been really cool to see. I love having, like, a best friend. Like your person has the same, like, values and beliefs as you. I think that's
part of what's kept us, like...
so close, yeah.
For this long.
I totally agree. Which we can kind of get into that a little bit, how our friendship has changed and stuff like that throughout middle school and high school. Mm-hmm. I would say, I don't know. I feel like we've always been close.
Yeah.
But I feel like we've been the closest these last couple of years. Because
it was really hard going from, like, middle school to high school.
Yeah.
Like, that's a really big, like, transition.
Yeah.
Especially for, like, friends.
Totally agree. Because you have people from PVO, another school, coming in and things like that. So it's definitely a big friend group change. And we had people, like...
come and go.
Into our friend group. And we've had people kind of change around, which, I mean, it is what it is. It's high school. There's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like...
nothing against it.
We've been, like, a constant. Like, it's always kind of been, like, everyone knows it's, like... it's us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not in a weird way at all, but, like, yeah. So I've really enjoyed that, so.
Yeah. It's definitely, high school is definitely more of a learning, like, it's a big realization for friends. Like,
totally
you are
agree.
very, like, whenever you transition from middle school to high school, constantly seeing each other. In high school, you get jobs, sports. Yeah. It's been... kind of difficult.
It can get really busy. We've especially seen that this past summer. I've gotten my first, like, real job that I was working every day this summer, because usually we're at home together.
Yeah.
Like, if one of us is babysitting a couple days a week or gone for a trip or something, that's different. But, like, there's been weeks where we haven't seen each other at all.
Yeah. And obviously we, like, text and that kind of thing. Yeah. But it's not, like, the same.
Exactly. And, like, sometimes it's, like, when I'm home one time, she's not, or, like, opposite, you know what I mean? Just, like, with sports and, like, life in general, like, it happens. And I think we've kind of gotten a little bit of a glimpse of what it might be like, sadly, in, like, the future.
Go to college.
When we do go to college and maybe go our separate ways for a little bit. But, like, I think it's been really nice. Like, at least I've noticed these past few weeks, like, when you were on vacation and I was on vacation, we didn't see each other for, what, like, two and a half weeks. But we were constantly texting. We called a couple times. Like, stuff like that I think is super important to always, like a relationship, a friendship, whatever it is, it, like, takes work. I think that's a good thing to...
Yeah. It's definitely something you need to constantly, like, work on, keep working at, try and grow.
Make time for each other, even if it can be hard with everything else. So, yeah. We really just wanted to share encouragement for, like, younger people who are going into high school, and you might have tough moments during friendships. Like, I can say... we don't fight a lot, which is something that...
and if we do, it's, like, little arguments that, like, don't mean anything.
No, they really don't. I would say, I mean, we can share this. We're obviously not going to go into detail. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it really wasn't.
But, like, freshman year?
It was freshman year.
It was the beginning of freshman year.
The homecoming football game.
Yeah.
So the day before homecoming.
Yes, and we were in a homecoming group together. Like, of course, we were going.
Yeah.
Like, go see each other.
Our first homecoming, like, we obviously, like, kind of had to go with each other.
Yeah. And... don't even get me started on the homecoming groups. Homecoming freshman year, it was something. But at least we were together. If I didn't have her in my group whatever, it would have been weird. But that night we were, like, arguing about something. And obviously we're just getting into high school, meeting new people.
Yeah.
guys, girls, whatever it is. We were meeting new people, and things were changing, and it was a little scary, obviously, like we've already talked about. And we kind of got in a little fight about something like that, about the change and stuff like that. And it was our,
I would say that's our first fight, like, we've actually ever had.
When we were younger, we used to argue and bicker a lot. I mean, I remember getting mad, storming into my house for a while, and then we'd call each other, and then 2 seconds later, we'd be back outside playing again or something. Like, I don't know. We were neighbors. We were always with each other. Yeah. But this fight was, like, it felt, like, real. Like, we left the football game, like, mad at each other. But obviously, we knew seeing each other every day. Or not every day. I mean, the next day. Like, we knew we needed to make up. Do you think we would have if we didn't have homecoming the next day?
I mean, I would have assumed so.
I think we would have, but I don't know if it would have been right away.
Yeah.
But I'm the kind of person,
we would have given it, like, the weekend, like, maybe. And then maybe Monday would have been fine, but...
I'm the kind of person, though, who can't, like...
Stay mad.
Yeah. Like, it has to be resolved or I'm not going to be able to sleep at night or something like that.
Yeah, but it was literally, I kid you not, 20 minutes after, like, we left.
And I think we didn't even fully, like, agree on something. I don't remember. But, like, I think what ended the fight was, like, we will be together all day the next day, so we need to, like, stop arguing. This is stupid. So, yeah, we figured that, and we were perfectly fine the next day. Like, it was totally fine. It was just, like, you're going to have those moments, especially going into high school with that big change. I mean, that was our first month or two into high school. I think it was just, like,
like, we were finally getting, like, that, like, realization that not everything is going to be perfect, and it was a definite change from middle school.
For sure. Yeah.
Middle school, like, our grade was so close. Mm-hmm. But as we got into high school, it just kind of... Everyone went their separate ways, which I just expected in high school. But
which it is kind of sad to see, especially how many, like, people change. Like, I know me and my dad have talked about this in other podcasts. Like, high school is a time, like, you really find yourself and really figure out who you are and find your real true friends. And how that high school can be great for some people and not so great for others. So it's kind of sad to see.
Yeah.
Some people go... Some people fall into the wrong crowd. Like, it's all change. But
obvious people that, like, me and Abby, like, we've had to kind of distance ourselves from. Mm-hmm. But we're still in, like, the same, like, friend group as them. Yeah. We still talk to them. We don't, like, make it our mission to not speak to anyone or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's just, like, you realize who people, like, do truly become in high school, and you have to figure out how to distance yourself and put yourself in that right group of people.
For sure.
And that's something I've learned is to kind of keep your circle small.
Yeah.
Don't, like...
For sure. I think, and this is obviously, like, personal, like, preference, but I do think it's very important to have a good, close group of friends and just, you know, be not, like, being friends with everyone is bad, but I think it's good to have your close circle and not just, you know, be with whoever, whatever. But, yeah, I do love our friend group, and I'm so thankful for all of them and how, like, no matter what things are changing, we've all stayed close. No matter what other groups we're in, we've all, like, stayed close and still hang out.
Find our way, like, kind of back to each other.
Exactly, and I love that. Like, we'll always have each other, and no matter what change or who else comes into high school or out. It's just, it's good to see that. Would you say our grade has gotten a little closer or not as close as middle school?
I think especially, like, those first 2 years of high school, we're obviously trying to find ourselves. Like, everyone's getting in with, like, different grades. There's sophomore year people hang out with freshmen, seniors, like, that kind of thing. But I think these last 2 years, like, I was talking to some other people in our grade, like, we only have 2 years left with each other. So we might as well, like, kind of get together, like, make things more fun or as fun as we can.
Yeah.
And
it goes by too fast. You don't want to wait. I've been trying to tell myself that, like, it's going to be over soon. Like, we're halfway done. Like, we need to enjoy the time we do have with these people because you never know who might go to college. Like,
and Abby's kind of a homebody.
I am.
So I'm trying to drag her out of the house more.
Yeah.
Make her enjoy her high school life.
Yeah. No, I do. There's just some days where it's just, like, I really... Like, after a long week, I just want to be home. But no, Hayden does a good job. She's like, Abby, what did you say to me that one time that, like, made me go to that event or something? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
It was like, I don't remember either. But I was like, oh, shoot. Like, she really hit me in the gut with that one. And then I ended up going and having a good time, which I usually do. But you just got to get out of your comfort zone, I guess, a little bit. But, no, I am excited for these next few years to do stuff, whether it's, like, football games, basketball games, or fun stuff. I do like how some people in our grade, they've done, like, I don't know if you call them parties, but like big like grade hangouts.
Yeah, we just kind of hang out with the grade.
It makes us all like get really close, and I do really appreciate that. I'm very excited for that these next couple of years. So, yeah.
And I think with also with having like such a small school, like it also helps with being able to, like, merge with like other
totally
people
agree.
or other friend groups.
Yeah,
you get close with a lot of people like that you used to like not be close with.
Yeah, especially like if they're not your age too.
Yeah, in high school you're with people from all different grades.
Yeah.
So it's much easier to kind of branch out and.
For sure. I think we have a lot of options in high school class-wise and just like, I don't know, a lot more freedom. Like it's definitely a big change, but at least I feel like for both of us, like it's been good change.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I agree.
Like we haven't, like nothing really bad has happened or things like that. So that's been good. There was a little bit I wanted to, I know I didn't put it on here, but I'm not going to put you on the spot, don't worry. But like, how have you felt, like sports and sharing your faith and things like that? I know we talked a little bit about going into high school and how that transition can be hard, but we've stuck in SCA and clubs and continue to go to youth group. But how does that, how do you balance that in sports and schoolwork and things like that?
There's times when like I can't make it to youth group, that kind of thing, because I have games, but I've gotten better with doing like a quiet time with God in the mornings or at night, like right before I go to bed. And I'll do like, I'm very organized with like notes and that kind of thing. So I've been doing like little, I wouldn't call them like art, but like.
No, they're really good. I don't
know what you
call
art kind of collages of like things. I'll get like a topic and put a bunch of stuff on there about it. But I found like doing that, it's kind of, if I can't make it to youth group, it makes me feel like I'm still. Yeah. And then I've also. In travel, I've kind of brought, like, one of my teammates closer. She's started to going to church and, like, that kind of thing. She saw, like, all these teams doing the Lord's Prayer after games. They would invite us. And so I started, like, kind of sharing the word with her, and she started going to church and that kind of thing. But in school sports, it's obviously, like, FCA, that kind of thing that I feel like brings all these athletes together.
Yeah, I love that.
That kind of helps with sports and
for
trying to get your faith.
No, I love when you told me that story about your teammate of how like you guys have been like talking about her getting saved and talking about God more. I just love that because like even like wherever you are, you're called to like be a light. So I love how you're like a light in your sport or wherever like God has placed you at the moment. So I love that. I love that story that you shared. And back to Hayden's, I don't know what you want to call it, Bible art or whatever. That has been really cool. She sent me pictures. I mean, it's literally like something you would see on Pinterest, like peak Pinterest, like notes. It's so pretty. We actually have some sitting out. We ended up, I don't know if I told you this, but he ended up printing them for youth group. We have like a prayer board that we're still in the process of making. But
Which
Hayden,
was supposed to be done like.
Yeah, it was supposed to, we were kind of, quote unquote, like in charge of it, but we haven't really got ideas together or like a time to come do it, which is completely our fault. But we do have her like, he's probably like, yeah, it is definitely your fault. But we have her like Bible art out there so you can like take to do devotionals and stuff like that. So I think that's really cute. I think a lot of young girls in youth group are going to really like that. So what would you say personally, I'll share mine too after you, what would you say a couple personal struggles have been in your faith as growing up?
Like, I don't know, I feel like it's really hard to like make time, I guess, with trying to like do sports, homework, coming to church, that kind of thing.
For sure.
But, like, or getting up in the morning to go to FCA.
Yeah.
I struggle with that. But
yeah, no, I totally agree. Time is hard, especially with so many things on your plate. I know I can speak. I think we've spoke to this in a couple other episodes, but like sometimes after a long day, you've got like school all day, hard classes, practice. Yeah. Youth group is like sometimes the last thing I want to go to. Yeah. But then when you go and you're with your like fellow believers and church family and you're entering into worship and the message, it truly is like it's worth it and getting into God's word each and every day. So. And
it's also hard like whenever you like just go through one of those hard days and it feels like God like really isn't even like there with you, like it's that like, but he always is. But there's obviously days like that in high school where you go through.
For sure.
Just an awful day.
Yeah. Definitely. Especially, things can get, especially as we at this age, like you're growing up, like we said, things are changing. I know as girls we can be like emotional
all
and all that stuff, which like we don't mind admitting, like it is what it is. But like no, we can just have those days where like literally like we don't want to do anything but just like go home.
Yeah.
And
chill.
Yeah. So it can be hard when things get like especially like super busy, but no. You're definitely right. God is there with us each and every day, so that's something we can always remember. I would say one of my struggles with my faith, I would say I kind of realized this at Summer Scream this year. I feel like I went into it. I was excited for it. Summer Scream, by the way, I know we've talked about it a little bit, is a church camp that we go to.
The hardest week of my life is what it is.
Oh, yeah, because I do not have my phone at all, so we like don't talk all that week, which I'm very excited for when Hayden finally goes, because it's like right up her alley. All the games, everything.
I'm a very competitive person.
You would absolutely love it. But during that week, I did realize, like, I feel like I went into it kind of wanting to get it over with in a way. I was excited for it, but I don't think I was expecting as much as what I got from it, if that makes sense. I got a lot out of it. So I think I kind of realized that week, like, my faith is, like, becoming my own. Like, growing up in church, it can be hard. Like, messages can get dry. It's like they're kind of repeating the same, like, baby steps, or like it's like it always feels elementary level growing up in church sometimes,
especially like Sunday school, like
exactly,
that kind of thing. You've grown up like listening to those same stories,
and not that we don't learn something new every time we hear that, but sometimes it can just feel repetitive, especially if you're in like a dry season with your faith. But I think one of my struggles is definitely like scratching the surface in my devotional or my relationship time with God. Like, I want to be able to dig deeper and things like that. So that's definitely something I've been trying to work on. So
I think like you were the one who like introduced me to like taking like notes, like really like kind of branching off of that.
Like messages.
Yeah. I think that's kind of gotten me to not just pay attention more, but be able to really like get into like what the message is saying.
For sure. It definitely helps focus-wise. And, like, we've got all our highlighters and our pens and our cute Bibles, which I know that sounds like, oh, my gosh, that's so extra. But it literally helps. Like, at least for me, like, it gives me motivation. Like, oh, yeah, I get to go, like, take notes and get out my pretty Bible.
Yeah.
It's like
with my highlighters.
Yeah, exactly. So that's definitely a plus. So what would you say, like, a goal is for you this school year maybe, or with your relationship with God, or maybe outreach or anything like that?
In sports, I do really want to, like, make or still be that light that shines, that is able to bring people to God, like, helps them start going to church more, like my other teammate. Because I obviously know that a lot of the girls who are on my team, they don't go to Sunday church because we have tournaments. But they may also not have anything that's like Wednesdays where I'm able to go to that if I don't have anything during the summer. But I still want to be able to kind of reach out and be able to bring them closer and make sure they're all still like digging deeper in their faith and that kind of thing.
For sure.
But
that's good. Yeah, I would say one of my goals would be maybe just being more open about my faith. I think people know that I'm a Christian because of being an FCA, and now because of this podcast, and because my dad's a pastor. I feel like that's the main reason people think I'm a Christian. Make that assumption. Yeah, which, I mean, it's a fair assumption to make. I am a Christian, and I do go to church, and my dad is a pastor. But I do want to kind of make my faith more my own this year and do more outreach on my own and be more confident and talk to, like, younger kids about God and bring them to FCA maybe. I know I mentioned with some younger kids in youth group how, like, it'd be fun to, like, go to Starbucks or something before FCA in the morning, and how, like, we would drive them or do whatever. Like, I think that outreach is really important in those relationships. I
think especially with, like, younger kids kind of coming into high school, I think that, you know, being the now upperclassmen, people kind of look up to you in that aspect.
That's good.
Being able to be kind of like that mentor for them, I think would help.
Yeah, I don't want to take that for granted, like the position we're in right now as, like, upperclassmen or just as, like, FCA leaders or whatever we are. I don't want to take that for granted. So, Yeah, for sure. So I do want to talk a little bit about our families because they do mean a lot to us, and we are very close with each other's families. Yeah. So I do want to talk about how, like, each of our families, like, your family has impacted me and how mine has gotten closer with you and things like that. I do want to share. I'm so, so thankful for you and your family. I love hanging out with you guys and doing fun stuff. It's fun to,
We're together all the time.
We are. We really are. It's fun to go from, like, my big family to hanging out with just, like, you and your mom or your dad. Yeah. Like, sometimes I feel like, I don't know, like your sister or, like, an only child for a minute.
Yeah. I don't have, like, anyone at home, like, besides me and my parents. So both my siblings are obviously not living at home.
Yeah.
So it's sometimes fun to, like, just go over to their house and have, like, Logan and Grayson.
Yeah.
And be able to hang out with, like, a big...
For sure.
And you guys always have your other family over, too.
Yeah.
So it's, like...
And that's what I just love about, like, being so close with Hayden and knowing each other for so long. Like, she's come to campgrounds with us. We go camping.
Birthday parties.
Birthday parties. And, like, if she sees something embarrassing, she's seen my cousins arguing because we couldn't get a boat to run or something at the lake. She's seen a lot of stuff down there, a lot of stuff at my house. But it's like I never feel embarrassed about it. Like, she's part of the family. Yeah. And that's something I love.
It's always just kind of becomes, like, an inside joke.
It really is. I was about to say more, but I don't want to, like, embarrass anyone in case they're listening. Yeah. But no, it's been really fun. I think it's cool how, like, we can go into each other's world or each other's houses and, like, feel more stories. I know, me too. I really want to say it, but I'm not going to. But, you know, it's really fun. I love shopping trips with your mom and things like that.
We love those. Yeah. Shopping is definitely
And our family loves Hayden coming over for game nights or our authentic taco nights.
Yeah, with Mexican music.
Yeah, we've got Mexican music, Mexican soda, the whole
9 yards.
A feast. Yeah, we love that. We're a big family dinner, cook at home kind of people.
And obviously your family did kind of like get me and my family to go to church too, which is I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah, we do enjoy having you guys. We've loved that. I remember when you guys first started coming to church, we'd randomly go out to eat after church with your family or stuff like that. So that's been really fun. I love how close our families have gotten and how we're it helps being right next door, but how we're always helping each other out and always there for each other. So we do want to give some credit to our families their families always taking great care of me, and we love having Hayden and things like that. So we did want to speak on that a little bit. So yeah. Anything else you want to talk about? Specifically you want to say? Memories you want to share? I feel like there's so many coming to mind.
We can say so many memories.
I don't. I'm scared I'm going to, like, call someone out or embarrass someone. But I do remember, speaking of Logan and Grayson, like, you coming over. We've had multiple bands with Logan and Grayson. Oh,
yes.
I do definitely want to shed some light on that. We were pretty good, right, Dad? He's shaking his head. No, we were not.
I would start laughing in the middle of singing, so I wouldn't get through an entire song.
Yeah, if we were doing a play or doing a show, Mom and Dad would just be down there like, okay, tell us when you're finally ready, when Hayden is done laughing, then we'll come watch. Yeah.
People are probably getting that from the fact that I've laughed pretty much during this entire podcast.
Well, when we first started recording, I'm like, okay, I don't know if Hayden, is she going to be, like, more on the shyer side, or is she just going to start laughing, like, I have to do all the talking, like, I don't, or are we going to have to take, like, breaks, because it's so easy to make Hayden laugh.
I have an entire notes page of things that Abby has said that has made me laugh.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. You still have that?
I haven't.
And you randomly texted me the other day, what's the thing you said when I was with you the other day? I'm like, what are you talking about? I have absolutely no clue. But I think you were either putting it in the notes or telling your mom or something.
Yeah, I was telling my mom.
I have no clue what I said, but...
I remember.
Oh my gosh. It was funny. But no, we definitely, let's see, we used to write our own songs.
Yep.
We would get
shoved in a closet. We'd shove ourselves in a closet with a bunch of...
We didn't get shoved. I was like, where are you going with that? What do you mean?
We didn't get shoved. We put ourselves in a closet.
Yep.
And then we'd sit there
our song room.
Yep. Write songs. But
Logan and Grayson, they were the drums and the guitar kind of people.
Yeah.
They were too lazy to actually write a song or do anything. They just
I can't see them around. Singing.
Oh, heck no. No, but we bossed them around. We made them dress up. All those fun memories.
Oh, there's so many.
Really. So many. So many. Well, I really, really enjoyed having you on today.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Of course. I'm so glad you got to do this. We'll definitely be having you back. We'll have to think of more topics.
Yeah, I think we could definitely expand.
I agree. We did talk about a lot of, like, the highlights of our friendship and the memories. And obviously we talk about a little bit of the struggles, but I do want to say, like, there will be struggles. Even with your best friend that you've known forever, like, we know going into the future with college, yeah, we might not get to see each other as much, but I just love how, like, every time we get together, we pick right back up where we left off. So I love that, and I'm very excited to see what's in our future. We can talk about our future friendship a little bit. What do you think about that? I know we've talked about our future plans when we have our future families.
Yeah, we kind of have our entire lives planned out.
We kind of do.
But we obviously know it's not going to go.
Oh, of course.
That way.
We have our hopes and dreams.
It's not going to go picture perfect the way we want it to.
Of course, yeah. But we have our dreams of, like, living next to each other, owning a lake house, a boat, a family boat that our families will share. You know, all that stuff. We were literally, where were we? Was it Bass Pro?
Yeah.
We were there for a volleyball tournament this summer, and we just, like, we were just walking around by ourselves.
And we decided we're going to buy a boat.
Yeah, we just popped a squat in the boat, so we just sat there for a while. We were like, man, this is the life. Yeah. We just, like, pictured ourselves out on the lake with our future families. Hey, you never know. It could happen. It could really happen. So, I do.
What's one piece of advice you are going to give to younger people who are going to high school or experiencing change for friendships?
Oh, I love that. That's good. I would say expect the change, if that makes sense. Don't, like, be thrown off by it, and just know that, like, no matter what, God's got a plan for you. I think that's something I definitely have to remember. I know Jeremiah 29:11, a popular verse, but, like, it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you." I think that's something to always keep in the back of your brain. Like, no matter what changes, or as long as you're on that firm foundation, God has a plan for you. And yeah,
I would say when there's change, expect struggle.
Yeah, that's
what
good.
I would say.
Yeah, I feel like if you're expecting everything to go great, it's
not.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this, where we live in, like, a broken and fallen world. The Bible basically says that we're gonna have struggles and we're gonna have hard times, but, like, we don't need to fear because God's right there. And it's obviously amazing to have church family and friendships to have in, like, your sphere to help you through those challenges and things like that. Yeah. So I'm very thankful that you've always been there for me and our family no matter what we go through. So I'm very, very thankful to have you on today, and I'm excited to see.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap us up in prayer, and we can get out of here. So, God, thank you so much for this amazing conversation that I've had with Hayden and this friendship we've been so lucky to have. I just thank you for both of us as we're going into our school years. Same for younger classmen coming in. God, I just pray that you will give them hope, that you will show them that you have a great plan for them no matter what change or what seasons or trials they go through, God. I just thank you so much. I pray for me and Hayden that our friendship will continue to grow and get stronger no matter what you have planned for us or where we will go, God. I just pray over our future as we enter new seasons where we may be apart more, God. I pray for our families and our friends and for this amazing school year, God. Thank you for this podcast, and help us to continue to share your light. In Jesus' name, amen.